Hey guys, welcome back to Halftime. Now today I'm going to be speaking to Federico Chiesa from Juventus, who is having an incredible week, an incredible start to his season. Federico, thank you for joining us. Congratulations on your first ever Champions League goal. Has it sunk in?
Thank you very much for inviting me to this, conversation, to this interview. And I still can't believe it. It was just amazing to score my first Champions League goal. I don't have words to describe it. When I scored, when I saw the ball going in the back of the net, I was like, did I score? And also it was an amazing feeling.
Amazing. And I mean, of course, your family must be so proud. Have you been able to speak to your father after the match?
Yes, I spoke with my father, with my mother, with the entire family. They were so happy for me. And I was happy for the fact that I scored 20 years after my father scored his first goal in the Champions League. And so this was just great. It was a perfect night.
Also historic because it was the first female referee officiating a men's Champions League match, which is a huge step forward. What was it like, being a part of that historic moment? Did you feel any different? What was that like?
No, we were part of this, change, we always used to watch, a male referee in a male match, and this was something great to see. The women in the world, for the fact that they have to be equal to men, they have to have the same rights, and this was an amazing thing to do by UEFA, and it was great.
Now let's take it back a few months. I mean, obviously you're still getting to know this new team, you're still being welcomed into the family, but what was the moment like when you got the phone call that you would be joining a team like Juventus?
I remember it was the last day of Calciomercato here in Italy, and it was just amazing being, called by Juventus. Is like a dream come true, actually, because Juventus is one of the most important, if not the most important club in all of the world. So I mean, it was great, and I'm really happy to be here. Playing for Juventus, there's a different mentality. You have more responsibility when you go inside of the pitch, because here they only want to win, and we have the responsibility to win and play the game at the maximum of our potential to win it, for the fans, because Juventus wants to be at the top every year. To do that, you have to play at your best every time. Every Sunday, every midweek, Champions League, Serie A, Coppa Italia, it doesn't matter.
And now talk to me about your relationship with Pirlo. I mean, obviously his leadership has been key this season. Are you happy with your position? Are you happy with the way that things are going for you on the team?
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy, as soon as I came in the squad, Pirlo, started talking to me about the position where he wanted me to play, and I'm just here to play, and every position he wants me to play in, I'll play, no problem. I'm just here for him and for my teammates.
And that's probably what helped you with your goal as well. I mean, first Champions League goal, you're playing with Juventus, with the Italian national team. What are you going to do next?
My goal is to keep pushing, working harder inside of training, and it was a fun thing. It was that I scored my first professional goal with my head. No, I never scored with my head, so it was my first header. No, maybe I remember I scored with Italy with my head, but this was within a club, so it was just this proves hard work during training, that then you bring it on to the pitch. So my goal is to keep working for the team, because first I have to work for the team, and then everything is going to come.
And I think it's hard to talk about Juventus and not talk about Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, what is his leadership like in the locker room? Has he given you any advice when you first joined the team?
He's one of the greatest, if not the greatest player of all time. He's a fantastic person. Incredible. I thought, I always saw him outside, from like when I was playing in Fiorentina. I saw him in Juventus, in Real Madrid, and he was such a great player. And playing with him every day and training with him every day, I found out that he's a fantastic person too, and his leadership is amazing. When the tough moments during the games come in, he's always the first one to step up and help the team with a goal or with his performance.
Now, Federico, I must tell you that Juventus has a huge following, a huge fan club in Canada, in Toronto specifically, so I think they would really appreciate if you could send a shout out, a message to all of those Canadian fans that watch you every weekend.
Yeah, I want to say hi to all my all Juventus Canadian fans in Toronto, in all of Canada, and we're gonna do our best for Saturday to win for you guys.
Amazing! Thank you so much for joining us, Federico.